This is about Moses and the plagues God sent. As you learned last week, God spoke to Moses from a burning bush. God ordered Moses to go back to Egypt and make the Pharaoh set the Israelites free. But God warned Moses that he had hardened Pharaoh's heart. This week is about the plagues. A plague is a widespread, covers a lot of area, bad thing that happens, especially when seen by a divine retribution. Well, Moses did return to Egypt. Moses had trouble speaking, so God used Moses' brother Aaron to speak to Pharaoh. That the one true God had sent them to demand that Pharaoh set the Israelites free. They warned Pharaoh that God would send plagues if he said no. Pharaoh thought that he was the only God. Well, he was the biggest God anyway, so he just laughed at him. Uh-oh. Well, God did send the 10 plagues, and the video covers these quite well, but here's what the 10 plagues were. And Pharaoh said he would not let the Israelite slaves go. As a matter of fact, Pharaoh was so mad that he forced the Israelite slaves to work even harder. Pharaoh was a very mean man. That is when God sent the first 2 plagues. The Nile, the river that was the lifeblood of Egypt, turned blood red and the fish died. Then God brought on the frogs. It was terrible. Pharaoh said that if Moses got rid of the frogs, then he would let the Israelites go. Well, Moses did get rid of the frogs. Then Pharaoh changed his mind and said the Israelite slaves had to stay and work even harder. Pharaoh lied! Lie? Well, so God continued and sent the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th plague. Each time Pharaoh said that he would let the slaves go if God removed the plague. And after God removed each plague, Pharaoh said he would not let the Israelites go. Each time Pharaoh lied. Can you believe it? The leader of a great nation with the strongest army in the world would lie? Lie? And all the people around him would say, "Oh yes, great Pharaoh, you're the greatest Pharaoh, yeah." And he'd just sit around and lie. Well, that didn't please God, so God sent the 10th plague. It would be the worst. It would be the death of all the 4 firstborn sons of Egypt. This time, as with every other time, God protected the Israelites. God told the Israelites to paint a sign with lamb's blood over the doorframe. All the firstborn boys in Egypt were killed, except those of the Israelites. The angel of death would pass over the homes that had lamb's blood over the doorframe. This is the origin of the observance of Passover. Jesus was observing the Passover at the Last Supper. Well, after this plague, the Israelites left quickly before the Pharaoh could change his mind. But Pharaoh lied again. What else do you expect? And began to chase after the Israelites. That'll take us to next week when we learn about God leading his people out of Egypt. Here's where the lesson is different. Instead of a song, Ms. Martha put a link to an animated video that shows the 10 plagues. It's a very good cartoon video, and I hope you watch it because it will help you learn more about the 10 plagues and more about God. I hope you stay well and have a fantastic week at school.
And so Moses returned to Egypt to do what God said.
Are you Moses? I have heard about you. What are you doing back here after all these years?
I am here because God sent me. He wants you to free the people of Israel.
Oh, he does he? Too bad for him. Who is this God, anyway? I've never heard of him. Have you?
No, sir, your most royal, wonderful highness.
Well then, this god of yours must not exist, right?
Yes, your most royal, wonderful highness.
Right. You there, come here. We're too nice to the Israelites. After all, they have a big, strong God on their side. Tell my slave masters not to give them any more straw for the bricks they make. From now on, they have to find their own straw.
Yes, your most royal, wonderful.
I said go! Ha! Don't try and tell me what to do. I'm the Pharaoh.
It's time for your bath, your royal highness.
I won't give up that easily.
And so Moses returned.
God wants you to let the Israelites go free.
Oh, haven't we already done this? It'll take a miracle before I listen to another word you're saying.
See the power of God, the only true and living God.
Oh! Silence! Nothing but foolish tricks. Besides, watch this. Think twice before you try to trick me again.
I am not trying to trick you. I am warning you. God can perform many miracles.
Ha! That proves nothing. Get out of my sight.
I'll be back.
And the next morning Moses did come back.
Pharaoh, let the Israelites go free. If you do not, God will let plagues happen to Egypt. The plagues will bring very bad things.
No!
See for yourself the power of God.
It is blood.
Just another magic trick. Ugh! Go away! You? Again? What do you want now?
Let my people go. If you don't, God will let frogs come all over the land. Frogs will sleep in your bed and eat your food and...
Frogs? I love frogs. Why, when I was a little boy... never mind about that right now. Who cares about a few frogs? Get out of here! Find Moses and bring him to me. Now. You! Make the frogs go away.
Do you promise to let the Israelites go free?
Yes, yes, just get rid of these pesky things.
God made the frogs go away, but the Pharaoh didn't keep his promise. He did not free the people of Israel. So God allowed more plagues to happen in Egypt. God let lots and lots of gnats come to Egypt. They flew everywhere. Flies flew everywhere. But the Pharaoh still wouldn't let the Israelites go. So the animals got very sick. And then boils grew on the skins of the Egyptians. And terrible hail fell down from the skies. And the locusts came. And ate their clothes. Next, everything was as dark as night for 3 whole days. Each time a plague happened to Egypt, the Pharaoh promised to let the people of Israel go free. But each time he changed his mind and broke his promise.
Now will you let the people of Israel leave?
No, I will not.
I've tried to warn you, but you won't listen. Please hear me now, or you'll be very sorry. The last plague will be the worst. The firstborn sons of the Egyptians will die.
What has your God done? He has taken my son from me. Leave Egypt at once and take your people with you.